Brace yourself for the wildest ride of your life. It's the craziest book Chris Hansen has ever written, and other things I should not say. Get ready for over 500 pages of pure, unfiltered debauchery. From his military years, Chris Hansen spills the shocking stories of sex, partying, violence, and the stuff that's so wild it's probably illegal. You've heard the tales on the Classic Metal Show, but never like this. Don't wait. Get your copy now at chrishansen.net before the censors try to shut it down.
Hi, everybody. This is Alessandro Del Vecchio, and you're watching CMS TV. Rock on.
It is the Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com from the Young Gods release. That is Little Angels with Product of the Working Class. And kicking off the show tonight, we heard Saxon featuring Biff Byford on lead vocal there from their Call to Arms release with the Balls of the Working Man. And one of the ballsiest working guys I know is my good friend and partner, Chris Hansen. What's going on there, Chris?
What is up, Chief? Little Angels, huh? Who requested that? I know it wasn't you.
No, I actually picked that song.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't know you were a fan.
I picked both of those songs to commemorate Labor Day. All the people who work hard.
I had no idea that you were a fan of Little Angels at all. It's a band that I hear about once every 5 years or whatever.
Yeah. So even Shelley recognized it right away. So there you are. I thought I'd open up the show tonight with a couple of working class songs for the people who break their back every day, as Brett Michaels once said.
That's right.
So that's to the working folks out there who are enjoying the Labor Day weekend, which is what we're into here. It is August 31st. Unfortunately, it is the end of summer. What a just unbelievable, dude. I swear to God, I cannot even comprehend where the last 3 months went.
Yeah, well, if you think about it, you know exactly where they went. They went in between those toll roads that you drive twice a day. That's where the whole 3 months went, in between those roads.
And all it seems like I did, and even though I did do a few things, all I feel like I did is work and sleep. That's all. Yeah. That's all I feel like I've done. Like work and sleep.
Well, I definitely feel like I've done the work part of it, not so much the sleep. I am still fighting that like a motherfucker. But yeah, I get it. I mean, it's gone fast. This whole summer has just flown by, which that's okay with me. You know, get rid of. Anytime we have election coming up, the faster it can go, the better.
I'm not even paying attention to any of that nonsense because everything is just so full of lies and so full of vitriol and so full of just garbage. Everything is just so full of garbage. I don't even pay attention to any of it.
Well, I'm trying. I mean, I have to with the Seth Show, but I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't pay attention day to day. I'm not sitting around going, oh, let me see what's on the news. I'm not that guy. But it just bleeds into everything else. I go out to lunch today with Kelly, and she brings up some fucking news thing. And I'm just like,
fucking news thing. And what was the fucking news thing that you brought up?
Just something about, I don't know, Kamala Harris being a lying cunt or something,
I mean, that's just a given.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Well, that's kind of my point is it's all a fucking given. It's like, I don't want to talk about fucking politics, but you can't, you go to a restaurant, you're feeling politics. If you go to a store, you're feeling the politics. If you turn on your TV, you're definitely reminded 100 times an hour of the politics. It's, You can't escape it as much as you want to, I mean, she's not even political at all, like at all. She's less political than you.
Yeah.
And for her to even bring up a mention, and maybe she was just playing into trying to make small talk with me because she knows that I deal with it. But
Maybe she was trying to relate to you on some
yeah,
level that you might have some back and forth with her. Who knows?
yeah. And my answer was, I don't want to talk about that shit. That literally was my answer. I do not want to talk about that shit.
Right.
Is there nothing else we can speak on?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Aside from the random texts I get from Sal with little memes and things that he sends me about Trump or something, I really don't participate or watch it much or anything. I'm just taken up with Haley.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
She put out some good ones this week, as I know you're well aware of.
Oh boy,
she is something.
What? What?
What? Huh? What?
Huh? What? Huh? And you said this to me once, but I really hadn't paid that much attention to it until you said it to me. That girl's hair is going to fall completely out by the time she's 35.
Yeah, she changes her hair color
every day.
Yeah.
And I mean, she probably shoots 10 videos at a time, and it probably isn't every day. But I swear to God, if she puts out 3 videos, there'll be a blonde video, a brunette video, and a black-haired video.
A streaky video.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, I like her. I like her with the black hair, though.
I like the no bra and the coveralls or whatever you call that.
The jumper, the jumper look.
I like that. I'll watch her cooking fucking eggs all day long when she's dressed like that. And she's like leaning over. Oh, what do you think? What do you think?
You like this chorizo and eggs?
Yes, I do.
I'll have a side of pepperonis with that as well. Thank you.
That's right. Yeah, I do like her. She is.
Yeah, she's just fun. She's a fun guy. I mean, of course, we don't know anything about her personally, but just the fact that she has keyed in on what guys like about her. And that's really it. And she doesn't mind because I'm sure she's making some bank.
She's probably banking, and let's be honest too, it's amazing that YouTube hasn't banned her yet. It really is. Even though she's doing nothing wrong, you would think that YouTube would have banned her by now, because God forbid she's playing into guys like naked chicks stereotype.
Oh
no, we can't be doing that.
Well, she's keyed into a demographic, and she knows what regular straight guys like, and she's it. She's got her finger on the pulse of that, and she knows how to rev that engine. So good on her. I admire the fact that it's just like, listen, I know what value women are to men, and I'm just going to key in on that.
Yeah. The only suggestion I would make, not that she needs my suggestion for anything, is stop with the friends.
Oh yeah, she doesn't need the friends.
She doesn't need the friends at all.
No, because they actually kind of diminish the video.
yeah, they do it, and the friends are always uglier than her, which is a purpose move.
Sure,
that's an absolute. She's not going to bring a hotter friend, because then that could replace her gig.
Right.
She brings a hotter friend, and the hotter friend does a million views, and the hotter friend starts her own channel, fucking coming out of Lowe's or whatever.
Right.
So she brings the uglier friend.
Did you see the picture she posted wearing a Five Guys uniform, and she goes, "Would you flirt with me if I was serving you?" Did you see that?
I did. Yeah.
It's like, no, you're an ugly pig. Get away from me.
Not you.
No, I wouldn't flirt with you. I just like the fact that she knows how to make a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
And she doesn't mind just being a sexy chick.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
This is your value to us in the world. Thank you. Thank you for exploiting it.
That's right. Tits, ass. That's your value.
And pretty face.
Pretty face, tits, and pretty face is optional, really. You'd have an ugly face with a smoking body, and you'd go out with her.
Yeah, but not only that, but attitude and sense of humor.
Oh yeah,
the attitude is probably what makes her sexy. Is her attitude?
Yeah, because she's really. I mean, she's not ugly by any means, but she's not a 9 either.
No, she's not a 9 either. She's not Pamela Anderson.
She's
her attitude that sells the whole thing.
She's a supermarket 8.
Yeah.
I would say she's a supermarket 8, but that attitude makes her like a 14.
Exactly.
14, 15.
But if she doesn't watch herself, she's going to be a size 14.
Yeah, she does. It does seem like she might be eating some of the supplies for the show.
One of my coworkers, Jim, I always share those videos with him because he likes her too.
Yeah.
And he goes, man, she's going to be a chunker if she doesn't watch out.
Yeah, like I said, she's probably eating some of that Five Guys and Taco Bell. They are buying it.
I know.
So they shoot their shit, and then she gets in the other side of the truck and they eat some tacos or whatever.
But she's gonna tip the scale from being hot and desirable to like, oh, you better just kind of sew that mouth closed there for a little bit.
The guy will start making videos where she'll be like, can I show you my burrito? And he'll go, no, and roll the window up and drive away.
Drive away with tires burning.
Exactly.
Has that cartoon smoke blown up.
That's the next series of these videos.
doing the scared date on the Munsters.
Yeah, exactly.
In front of the car.
Exactly. Do you want to film my burrito? No.
Making tracks.
Getting the fuck out of here.
Oh God. I was looking forward to doing the show today just because it's a holiday weekend and just want to have a fun, just a lighthearted show. I know you always have things planned. I got a few things planned, so just thought, hey, let's just kind of have a fuck around show tonight.
Well, we're going to, although I am going to tell you in advance, we are going to have some absolute fire breathing rage coming out of me tonight.
And I have something to add to that, which I'm going to send over to you.
Okay.
Which is in line with what you're going to do, but it's just not part of that specific topic, but has to do with that same individual.
Okay, fine. Because tonight is the night I feel like spending 4 hours roasting that cocksucking motherfucker. Tonight is a night that I really feel like burying this prick and not being lighthearted about it.
Right, I get you.
Not even a little tonight.
And what segment is that in? Is that in the
that might be segment 2, I think, is where we address the thing we were emailing back and forth with. This is the most show prep me and you have ever done, I think.
Right. Well, I know when something gets your ire, that's usually when I hear something about that. So,
well, that one I definitely want to address, and I definitely want to address the other side. I'll swing the pendulum the other way and actually admit something that we did wrong. No, I feel we did wrong. I did wrong. I don't want to pull you into it.
Well, it wasn't intentional. It wasn't as thought out as it could have been. Let's
correct.
Just put it that way.
Yeah, it's unlike this asshole that we're talking about. We'll admit when we do something wrong, and we'll take the credit for that.
Absolutely.
And we will as best we can, because there's some things we're not allowed to say,
obviously.
But we will talk about that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. The balding individual we'll be talking about shortly is really under my skin.
I could tell that. I could tell.
I was texting back and forth with somebody else in the mix of this. We'll say I'll spill it all in a little while, and I hate talking like a cryptic dick, but
I mean, it's the tease, man.
Yeah, it's the tease.
It keeps people coming back and say, "Oh, what are those guys talking about?"
Yeah, but I got proof that he's lying.
Mm-hmm.
I got fuck this guy, he's a fucking asshole. And I got, oh boy, I better make sure I'm taping this episode. I was like, you don't have to tape, it'll be on the podcast as well. And because he asked me what segment, just like you did. And I said, I know what segment it will not be in is segment number 3.
Right.
Because I want this fucking cocksucker to hear it. I want him to get word about what somebody calling him out for being a cunt.
Right.
So.
A pilfering dickweed, as it were.
Yeah. Chat and kill not working, huh? Well, I'll have to see about that right away.
It's not working?
The free chat, I guess.
Oh, the free chat. Okay. Because I was like...
because I punched in the wrong one. Hold, please, whoever just said that.
All right.
I'll take care of that in a minute. You can keep going, dude.
Yeah, all right. But anyway, yeah, so we definitely got some interesting things, and I was wondering if you could make a call for me before the end of the night.
A call?
A call.
Okay.
I wanted to know if Judge Aiken was in his chambers this evening.
I'm sure we could probably find the good judge.
Okay, because I think it's time for Judge Aiken to make an appearance.
Yeah, I would think the good judge is ready to go to work, go to court.
All right. So that's there's a little cryptic message there for those of you who enjoy a visit from the judge.
Oh, okay, good. I like that.
So I think that'll probably be maybe the last segment of the show tonight. That always work out best.
Yeah, that's good. Good way to send you off to your Labor Day celebration.
Exactly. Get the judge engaged.
That's right.
Here comes the judge.
That's right.
So, well, anyway, it's for me personally, it's just been a very busy, hectic week, and I was kind of looking forward to the 3 days off. Not that it matters to you because your commute is from the bedroom couch.
It is. Yeah, it's not much of a day. I'm not taking any real off time. The only off time I get is on Monday. My phone will not ring 400 times, which that's nice. I do like that.
Yeah. Well, the phone rings. That means potential money.
It does, but I'm doing good again.
All right, that's good to know.
Took me a minute to recalibrate myself, but I'm doing good again.
Well, doing good again. Speaking of which, and you made an offer to me. Did you by any chance list that guitar?
I have not yet. It is still.
I think you should. I think you should make the fans here aware of it, that you're gonna, make that available, and maybe a diehard would be very interested in doing that.
Yeah, well, I mean I'll put pictures of it up on the locals page later, but I have a guitar that I am gonna sell. It is it's a brand new Dean. It is signed by George Lynch, Pete Evick, Paul Taylor, and Reb Beach. And it's brand new. I mean, it's brand spanking new, and I have no use for it. I don't play guitar, so.
And how did you come across that guitar? How was that? Was that a gift or something?
I won it out of a.
Oh, you won it. That's right.
Yeah, we Eric and I on Caps had this guy on that was doing a benefit for a town called Rio, West Virginia. Maybe you've been through there once.
Probably. Was it a flood situation or something?
No, it's just a broke dick town. The guy's in a Guns N' Roses tribute band that travels, like a traveling band.
Okay.
And he went through there, and they were staying there or something, or playing a gig or something, and he stopped in a grocery store and saw some fucking homeless guy buying fucking cat food or something because he couldn't afford real food. And I don't remember the full story exactly. You could scroll back to Caps and figure it out, but
okay.
But that was the basic too. It was from talking to the guy and then having a couple days to investigate the city. He realized that the city is like the poorest city in the country,
right?
And so he threw a benefit to help raise some money for some homeless people, in the town. And he got with some friends and they donated a couple of guitars to give away. It was Eric Brittingham was involved in it from Cinderella, and obviously Evick from Bret Michaels' band, and the guys that signed the guitar that I have were all involved, and Lita Ford was involved. Like a bunch of people were involved in it.
Sure.
So as we were doing the show live, I plunked out my credit card and showed people. I mean, I didn't show my credit card, but I showed people that I was buying raffle tickets.
That you were actually entering the raffle.
Mm-hmm. And I was showing people how to enter the raffle, and I was actually saying, hey, if I can do it, you can do it.
Right.
So I bought a few raffle tickets. I bought, 4 or 5 raffle tickets or whatever. I fucking won the thing. I won the thing. And I actually told the guy, I said, why don't you sell the guitar and give the money to the charity? That was my first inclination. He's like, no, can't do that. Don't want to do that. Something about tax liability or blah, 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 blah,
Right,
blah, blah,
right,
whatever. So he sent me the guitar.
All right.
And I was like, okay, cool. And I had it sitting over here for a while.
Sure.
And then I moved it over there for a while.
I'm over here now.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's tucked away in a closet so it doesn't get dinged up or anything. But I have nothing to do with it. I have no use for it. And I know there's people that collect. That's why I asked you first, just because it had the Lynch autograph on it.
Sure.
Was, but I'm just going to sell it. And, it's basically a cost. I mean, it's a brand new Dean guitar with autographs. I'm selling it for $750. People want it? Cool. Buy it. I'll put it up. Like I said, I'll put it in the locals during the week, and I'll put something up somewhere where they can just buy it online.
Right.
And if they want to buy it, they can buy it.
All right. Cool.
So yeah, I wish I knew that was coming. I'd have had photos or something, but I don't even have any
well,
handy.
I was just thinking about it. I was just thinking about it that, about, making some money, paying the bills and all that stuff. And I know that we had a discussion about selling the guitar and just, offloading some unneeded or unwanted merchandise that, could be turned
accumulates,
into
right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, and dude, this is so weird. When you're looking for money, it's so easy to find it. At least in my experience, it's always easy to find it. So, out of the blue, my mom hits me up this week, and she goes, she asks me, she's like, "Are you familiar with this website? I forget what it is. Something missingmoney.com."
Yeah, I actually have like $500 or so that I need to claim over in Ohio.
I found $2,000.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, how did I misplace
$2,000? Yeah. It's like Ohio missing money or something like that.
I think it's just missingmoney.com.
Yeah. And I looked my name up and I have like 3 or 4 things that accumulate to like $500 or some shit. And I just got to send in all the paperwork. I got all the paperwork printed out, and I just got to, take photocopies of my ID and all that crap.
Yeah,
send it all in.
I got to go over to Kinko's on Tuesday, and I'm gonna do all that because I don't even have a fucking printer. Me, the good IT guy, I don't even have a printer.
Yeah, kind of printers kind of went out of phase for home office printing years ago.
Dude, and I got so bad with it that I would print like one thing, and then the ink would all dry up.
Of course.
So I just got in a habit where I was buying printers for a while. Like I wouldn't just go buy the ink because the ink actually, to buy new replacement ink costs more than the printer.
Yeah.
You can go get a printer for like $50 now. So a lot of times I'll buy a printer. If I need to print something urgently, I'll order it on Amazon or whatever. I'll get a $50 printer. I'll print once, and then when it's time to print again, I'll try a page, and if it's dead, I throw that one in the garbage and I get another one. Totally dumb, but whatever. I mean, it's so crazy that to buy ink for a printer is like $75.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I agree.
Should be like $10.
Yeah. It's just ink.
Yeah, it's just ink. You know, you can buy 4,000 pens for $1.50. But if I wanted to spit out of a machine, it cost me $70 It's so stupid.
Yeah. But no, I got a Hewlett Packard printer that's a plotter printer, it prints out 24 by 36 blueprints. Oh no, it's not like
not that one.
It doesn't sound like that, but regardless of that, you used to be able to just buy off-brand ink, to replace the cartridges.
Right.
Well, they did an update on the firmware. And now if you don't use Hewlett Packard ink, it won't work.
Ugh, fuck off. Fuck off.
And I know it's just the chip in the cartridge. So you would, if you wanted to buy one of those refill kits, you could try to refill the cartridge and use it. And then the little chip in there that tells the printer that it's the actual Hewlett Packard cartridge. But it's so dumb. It's just like, it's a scam.
Who wants to go through all of that hassle? You know, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Who wants to go through all of that hassle to print out a W-9 or whatever? It's like, what the fuck?
Right.
You know, come on. And honestly, I don't have actual need for a printer no more than once a year at most.
Yeah, well, I agree. I mean, I have a printer here, but I have not used it in years.
Yeah, that's I a lot of times if I have stuff that I got to print and sign, I have my autograph saved as a file. Yeah. And I'll open it in Photoshop and I'll save it. I'll put the signature on it and I'll save it as a PDF and then I email it to whoever I need to send it to.
Right.
Nobody cares. Nobody knows the difference.
I agree. Listen, thank you for attending Tech Talk here.
Yeah.
On Metal
Classic Tech Talk show here.
Oh man. So what else is going on in the world of Chris Aiken? How are the shows? I keep telling Sal, I said, I'm sure Chris wouldn't mind stepping aside on the Seth Williams show if you want to step up to that.
Yeah. Well, but then I would have two shows that I don't own.
Right.
That one and this one. Because I don't know if you saw that whole thing at the beginning of the show. Yeah, Sal was saying that it's actually Neely's show. I'm not. We're not equals on this show. It's all your show.
Where is this? Where was this?
In the fucking Rumble chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen that.
It's not a shared entity between me and you. It's your show, and I'm the grunt minion. Apparently,
is that right? How did that conversation even start?
Somebody posted in. Somebody just posted in something about Aiken Metal Show or something. Just whatever. Yeah, and Sal jumps in with, actually, it's Neely's show.
Wow.
And I immediately fired back. Actually, it's both of our show, and I think you could probably ask Neely that one. I was like, no, it's not. It's both of our show. We both contribute ungodly amounts of everything to it.
Yeah, well, it's like Opie and Anthony. Opie started out first, Anthony came aboard, and then it became Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, I mean, that's I don't think the guy that puts the first nail in a wall owns the house. I think it's the guy that buys it.
Right.
It's like, holy shit.
That's funny.
Yeah, but
I'm very protective about that, God damn it.
Well, he's your keeper, man.
Apparently so.
He's taking care of you.
I guess.
Doesn't want you misrepresented as only a partner in this. It's all yours, man.
Got your back, bro.
Yeah.
Got your back. You and me, man. Yeah. You and me.
Well, Sal is more than welcome to jump on with Seth. Go right ahead.
I just figure that poor fella needs an outlet so bad that a guest spot on the Seth show would probably relieve a lot of that tension.
Shit, I'll put it out to Sal now. Start his own show, and I'll put it on the network.
Right.
The Sal Show.
The Sal Show.
Put that up, Sal. You can do all your Trump train driving that you want on the Sal Show, and I will post it. I'll post it every week. Feel free.
Right.
It's like, holy smokes. But yeah, I don't know. The shows are the shows. They came, they went.
Yeah.
I'm off on Monday, which is good. No Seth show on Monday, so.
No Chris Aiken Presents either?
Well, that's on Tuesdays.
Oh, that's Tuesdays now? I thought
we moved to Tuesdays because two reasons. One, I watch football.
Right.
So there's that. And two, it was really getting to be a hassle for Eric. Like Eric's getting home from some of these gigs at like 3 a.m. his time, and then turning and burning to do this show, the Chris Aiken Presents show. He was coming in wiped out, and he wasn't feeling that, and I was fine with it. Quite honestly, I wasn't feeling it either, doing the Seth show and then taking a break for 2 hours and coming right back and doing another show.
Right, of course.
That break made it really difficult to come back with energy.
Yeah, and switch gears as far as like the type of show.
Exactly.
It's playing a dual role dual acting role. You know, you got to be Mr. social political mind here, and then you got to be goofy, fun Chris over here,
and it was going. For me, it was going the wrong direction. Not the show, but the direction of transition.
Mm-hmm.
It was going from anything goes, which I've really been going anything goes on the Seth show now.
Okay.
It's the political version of the CMS is really what it is now.
I get that, because I think you were a little more restrained, because I'm sure the original goal was to somehow get some kind of a commercial deal out of it.
Yeah, it was.
So you were trying to be on your best behavior.
Yeah, but now
and now that doesn't look like that'll probably never happen.
No, that ain't happening.
It's just like, what do you got to lose?
Right. But then I go to the Eric show, and Eric definitely doesn't want me saying, "Oh, those fucking cunts are scuzzy sluts." You know, he doesn't.
So you're restrained on both ends. You have to kind of capitulate to your coworkers or your co-hosts.
Well, I'm not with the Seth show anymore.
Not anymore, but
I was at first, and I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't. Once Seth and I had a talk, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, and I said, "What the fuck is going on with the WHK?" And he's like, I don't know that that's happening. I think they might have heard us saying this or that. And I was like, okay, well,
see, that's all
good.
It's just one goddamn thing.
Yeah.
That ruffles some feathers. And it's just like, yeah, well, we're not doing nothing with those guys. Fuck that.
And that's fine with me, because I don't want to be somewhere that I got to be restrained. I don't.
I'm well aware of that. I mean, we tried to do a friendly show at one time, and it just was boring.
It was so boring.
Yeah, I mean, fun.
We did okay with it, but a lot of what we did with it was just did our show and threw in beeps. But as you remember, everybody that worked at that station was, except for Scott Clark, was bitching.
Right.
That we were too dirty, and we were too this, and we were too that.
And you were making suggestive comments, and you were being innuendos, and this, that, and the other. And it's just and also, prior to you leaving the show, you were trying to be a little restrained. With the wife, and you weren't happy doing that.
No,
because she was giving you grief about it every Saturday, and so you were trying to curb it a little bit. And it's just like it just wasn't you to allow yourself to just be you.
Yeah, and it got to be unfun, and not. I mean, me and you hanging out was fun, but then when I would get, there's something. How am I gonna put this? One of the things that always makes the show best is when I just riff off something, and a lot of times it misses. And I know that. I mean, I know a lot of times I tell a joke and you even realize what a fucking bag of shit joke it was, and you quickly jump right in and cover it so it doesn't come off so awful. You don't have the car crash little button next to you to hit on some of the terrible jokes that I do throw out there sometimes, and I get that. But there's nothing worse than when you go to spit it out and then you hold yourself back.
Right.
Because not only does it fuck up the flow in the moment, but then it fucks up the next 10 minutes where you're trying to figure out how you could have said that. It's like, nah, I love doing this where I can say wherever the fuck I want, and it just rolls. And I'm really, dude, the other day on the Seth show, on the bonus content that we do on Wednesdays, we were playing Chris Hansen's Takedown, the new Chris Hansen thing, where he actually reads the transcripts, which is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. You came here for sex.
Oh, well, he doesn't do that anymore. I know, now he does. So you want to suck his dick and you want to swallow his jizz. Is that what you wrote?
Did you write this?
Yeah.
Let me read the transcript from the email or the text message that you sent.
But we were playing this one. I found this one of a guy named Glory Hole Jerry. Oh my God. I was laughing so fucking hard. and just literally the guy Jerry tried to run and the cops jumped him. So the cops jumped him and they're on his back trying to handcuff him, and he's fighting them, or this Jerry guy's fighting him to put the handcuffs on. And Hansen is bent over where the cops are, and he's still asking him questions. Why would you do this, Jerry?
He's interviewing while he's being arrested.
While he's being arrested. It's like this Jerry guy's trying to escape, and he's being handcuffed, and he's literally going, Jerry, why would you do this? Did you think you were going to get away with this, Jerry? I was fucking dying laughing.
That is pretty funny, though.
Oh, my God. It was fucking hilarious.
So what is this Chris Hansen? Is this a self-produced thing that he does now, or is he signed with somebody, or? I'm
not sure who the backer is per se, but he started a channel. Seth actually works for it with Bob Franz. Bob Franz is on it as well. It's called True Blue.
All right.
It's what they call a fast channel, which means it's not on regular TV, but it's
sure.
on.
Well,
it's
on regular TV.
No,
and nothing worth watching.
Nothing.
It's
no.
on regular TV anymore.
Exactly, but True Blue is on everything. True Blue is on Plex, and it's on Roku channel, and it's on Pluto and everything else. Like it's on all the network, all those networks. And you can watch it. I mean, it's a 24/7 channel, and it's mostly his show, the Takedown show,
right? With
some of Bob Franz's interviews, and now Bob is starting something called Police. I forget what it's called. It's like Police in Real Time or something like that.
Okay.
Which is going to be just like all the. I think it's going to be just like On Patrol Live or whatever, but
Live PD. Yeah,
it's going to be very similar to that, I think. But Bob is going to be the MC of it, and he had pictures of him on the website this week donning the SWAT gear and stuff, like he's getting ready for the show.
Was he does he have a police background?
No, not that I'm aware of. I mean, but as long as I've known of Bob Franz, he was on TAM, like he was one of the reporter guys for TAM and a part-time step in, and then he went to WHK and became a full-on right-wing, I guess not right-wing, but right-leaning political pundit.
Conservative talk show.
Yeah, conservative talk show host. Mm-hmm. And he does fill in for a bunch of the national guys. When they're off, he fills in for those guys. So
right.
He's like an up-and-coming guy in that circle.
Okay.
And now this show is just him, expanding that to support the cops, I'm assuming. So
all right.
But yeah, it's kind of fun. I love it. But the True Blue Network, I suggest if you have a Roku or Roku channel or any of those things, look up True Blue. It's without the E's, TRUBLU. It's that fucking Takedown show is so funny. I know it's not supposed to be funny. It's guys trying to rape kids. Well, I know that's not funny, but
it's uncomfortably embarrassing. That's what makes it so funny.
It has me in tears rolling. This glory hole Jerry guy. So then they arrest him, and Hansen finally sits down and starts asking. They got him handcuffed on the floor, sitting on the floor. They sit him up. He starts whining that his fucking back is now hurt, of course. But he's so phony. He's like, oh, my back is so hurt. He's trying not to answer the questions. And Hansen's like, well, we'll deal with that in a minute. But first, Jerry, why did you come here today? Did you expect to get your dick sucked by a 14-year-old, Jerry? Well, there's no whispering. He's right in his face. It's great.
I'm just mimicking the Queensryche.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's a great show. It's next level To Catch a Predator. To Catch a Predator was a good show.
That was a good
This
show.
is a great show.
Well, that's because it's a little more unbridled.
Yeah.
It's not quite the commercial show that To Catch a Predator was.
Mm-hmm. So good.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about the independent channels now.
Yeah,
is because you can actually see your hosts and things just be real. Be unbridled, be real, not have to be so restrained because of, God forbid, you might offend somebody.
Right.
So that's what I like about it. That's what I like about the independence. I mean, I think, in all fairness or in all honesty, we are probably at the one of the very first ones to be independent broadcasters.
We were way back then, yeah.
Way back then. We're talking, over 20 years.
Yeah. And all these other guys passed us and made all the money,
Did
motherfuckers.
they? Who was that?
Joe Rogan and all them guys.
Yeah, that's true. But they were already famous, though.
Yeah, that is true.
I still go with the what's his name, Adam Carolla. What's the secret to being a successful podcaster? Well, you got to be famous.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna play you a little of this. This is Glory Hole Jerry. So fun. Well, watch when he goes to leave, they knock him down, but just watch Hansen just standing over him, still firing questions at him. It's fucking hilarious.
No, Jerry, you can't leave here. Jerry tries to make a run for the door, but the Viper team doesn't let him get very far.
Put your hands behind your hands. All right, relax. Bring your hand back here.
All right.
Bring your hand back here.
All right, goddamn.
Got it. Moving in. Jerry, how old did Travis say that he was in your conversation? Jerry? Jerry?
Jerry?
I got a bad back, guys.
We'll help you out. Just relax, okay?
You can see the scar.
Another set.
Oh,
Just relax, Jerry. We'll get you set up.
Jerry's getting mauled by the police, and Hansen goes, Jerry, how old did Mike say he was? Come on, that's fucking comedy, man.
While you're being wrestled to the ground and hogtied, just answer these couple questions, Jerry.
Up here in a second.
Let me pull back to that. Just that just makes me laugh.
Relax.
Where did all those cops come from all of a sudden? Where did they convert?
They were hiding in the house and outside the house.
Go back. I want to see where they all kind of converged from when he was taken off. All right. So they're in the kitchen. You don't see anybody around.
No.
Let's see where the hell they all came from. They just kind of
And how did you meet Travis?
There's one.
What do you mean, how that meeting?
How did you meet him? How did you find out that you should...
He was on Grindr.
On Grindr. And what was the discussion on Grindr?
I'm not.
No, Jerry, you can't leave here. Jerry tries to make a run for the door.
But
the Viper team...
3, 4. They all come out of the side room there.
They're all in the living room closet or whatever. But this part here just kills me when they're mauling him and fucking Hansen standing right over it. What did he say? What did Travis say to you, Jerry?
Well, see, here's the tell as to how unbridled this show is. I mean, even look at the title of the episode, Glory Hole Jerry. I mean, where do you see Glory Hole printed out aside from a
I know. It's a great show, dude. It's so worth watching.
Yeah. Well, Chris Hansen's great anyway. He did a promo for us.
He did. It's fantastic. I'll play that in a minute too.
All right.
Here we go. Here's more of this.
Doesn't let him get very far.
Boom.
Boom. Wow.
Put your hands behind your hands. Put your hands.
all right.
All right, relax. Bring your hand back here.
All right.
Bring your hand back here.
All right, goddamn.
Got it. Jerry, how old did Travis say that he was in your conversation?
And he got to go get the script real quick. Got to reach over there to the counter and get the script.
I just love all the cops are surrounding this guy, fucking beating him, and he's still throwing questions.
That's what you call an in-depth reporter right there.
Yeah, he's throwing himself into it.
Right.
I'm gonna watch a little more of this because you got to see this guy whining about his back too. It's fucking hilarious.
Jerry? Jerry?
Jerry?
I got a bad back, guys.
We'll help you out. Just relax, okay?
You can see the scar.
Oh,
Another set.
Oh,
Just relax, Jerry. We'll get you set up here in a second.
oh my God.
So on 3, we're going to set you on your behind. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Suddenly, Jerry says he's in pain. And like many alleged predators, he tries to get sympathy after he's caught. But his diversion is not going to work.
My back is killing me.
All right, you want to be checked out by medical?
Even I am going to take a seat for this one.
What we're going to do here is medical is not going to come here. We're going to take you to them.
Okay.
So we need you to relax.
Jerry, there's something you need to know.
Oh, my back.
Jerry,
What?
I'm Chris Hansen.
I know who you are.
I know.
How do you know who I am?
Oh, because I've said I would never do this fucking shit, and I did it anyway.
Why did you do it, Jerry?
Because I'm stupid.
It seems like your back is the least of your problems right now.
Oh my God, my back is killing me.
Okay, well, that'll be addressed in a minute here, but why did you think it was okay to have this sort of conversation with somebody who said they were 14?
Because I'm stupid.
You talk about a glory hole, wanting the boy to go to your house.
Oh, God. Oh, my back is killing me.
Okay, there's not a lot of sympathy here because of what you were here to do, Jerry. Do you understand that?
I understand that. I have had surgery twice on my back. Okay?
Yeah!
And my back is hurting now.
They're going to take care of that. But first, I want to know what you were thinking by coming over here to try to
I
have
was
sex.
stupid, I'm telling you.
Stupid. What do you do for a living, Jerry?
Nothing. I'm disabled.
You're disabled. How long have you lived in this area?
Oh, my God, my back.
Jerry,
What?
how long have you lived in this area?
5 years.
5 years.
And I've never done this shit
You've never done it before.
Ever.
You seemed very experienced at it, Jerry.
I'm not.
First of
so-
all, you said you're 19. You sent a fake picture. Whose picture was that of the 19-year-old?
Anyway, this could go. We could watch the whole episode. It's so fucking funny, dude.
That is funny.
That's Glory Hole Jerry.
Nice.
Oh man, I saw this and I couldn't stop laughing at it. It just entertained me to no end.
Well,
and I know it's not supposed to be funny, but it is. Here we go.
The Classic Metal Show. That sounds very familiar. Very suspicious. Very Predator-like. Anyway, Chris Hansen here of Hansen versus Predators, and to catch a predator, I'm going to need everybody to have a seat because I've been going through some transcripts in a recent Predator case involving teachers, and I just need you to know that I'll be submitting those cases to Judge Aiken for a ruling, all right? So in the meantime, behave yourselves, and remember, I'll be watching. Oh, and hail and kill, all right? Take care.
that is probably the best one we have.
It is. Oh, and by the way, hail and kill.
We have something to do with teachers. Sounds very, very suspicious.
Very Predator-like.
Very Predator-like.
That was maybe the best $50 I think I've ever spent on this show. Was getting that ID. It's so funny.
Yeah.
And it will get used tonight because I always use it when we do Judge Aiken.
Yeah. I just sent you a link real quick. It's kind of related to the whole Chris Hansen Predator internet. And it just reminded me of Glory Hole Jerry there.
All right. Is it starting like in it or should it start at the beginning?
No, I stopped it at the timestamp. So I sent it to you with the timestamp where it starts.
Yeah. I saw that. It when it loaded, it came up in a minute. I didn't want to start in the wrong place. Well, let me.
This just reminds me. This could be Glory Hole Jerry. What they're talking about now. Did you ever see the movie Sex Drive?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's one of my movies. Every time I need a really good laugh, I just put on Sex Drive because it's so funny.
It is a fun movie.
This scene reminds me of Glory Hole Jerry.
All right, well, here we go.
Ian, I'm gonna ask you a question. I want a straight answer. You queer?
What?
God damn it, I knew it.
I didn't say anything.
Exactly. If someone asks you if you're a pole smoker, you just deny it straight off. No pause, no farting around.
Gosh, I'm not gay.
Dad thinks you're gay.
What?
You're breaking the old man's heart.
But I'm not. I tell him I'm not.
Ian, you're 18 and you've never had a girlfriend. That's how people wind up getting gay, you know?
I don't think that's really how it happens.
Is that not how it happens? Tell me how it happens, expert. Fucking cock expert? You cockspert? Hey, what do you like better, the shaft or the balls?
It's gross.
You like them both, don't you? It's like, sometimes like Tuesdays you want the big old fucking shiny ass cock, and Wednesdays Birthdays, you're onto the balls.
I don't know why you're talking about it.
You can't choose, can you? That's a tough one. You love it. You're obsessed with it.
No, you are. You keep talking about it.
Why are you smiling at me? I'm serious. Fucking smile at me. I'll knock you out of this goddamn earth. What does it taste like? It's like right when you take your mouth off it, it's like kind of like you can almost see your reflection in that fucking cock. Smack you in the face a little bit. You don't like that?
I don't eat.
Just cut, just like shiny, fucking stiff, throbbed, hot, vascular mushroom head.
Yeah.
Look, every guy's got a fantasy about another guy, but you gotta bury that shit way down. This is America, goddammit.
Anyway, there is a girl that I've been kind of.
All right, I'm listening. Where'd you meet her?
Online.
What? For fuck's sake, Ian, don't you watch Dateline? She's probably a guy. Some fat old dude who wants to ram you in the tailpipe. You'd love that, wouldn't you? Because you're a homo.
That's it. Some fat old dude who wants to ram you in the tailpipe.
That's Glory Hole Jerry.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that movie cracks me up, man. It
funny.
was just one of those movies that never made it big, but man, goddamn, is it a funny movie?
It is fun. Yeah. I haven't watched it in a while. I need to watch it again.
Some fat old dude who wants to ram me in the tailpipe. How about you watch Dateline or Chris Hansen?
You should.
Well, this is a rousing way to get the show started, talking about gay sex.
Yeah. Glory holes and stuff.
Glory holes, ramming people in the tailpipe.
That's a good way to start it off, right?
Well, there we are. I wanted to have a fun way to start the show tonight, so there you are.
Well, I think we're going to have fun tonight.
I think so as well.
I think there's no reason not to have fun tonight.
Right. All right. Well, might as well just take a break. We already blew through an hour, believe it or not. That hour went quick.
Yeah, it did.
And so anyway, if you've got some requests, music requests, you can send them to me, request@theclassicmetalshow.com, request@theclassicmetalshow.com. And if I got time, I will play your request for you. So go ahead and send those, and Chris and I will just get cranking here. So
right.
what should we start off there with, Mr. Aiken?
Last night I was watching an absolutely killer live video from Ugly Kid Joe. I actually posted it in the locals. But man, I forgot how much I like fucking Ugly Kid Joe.
Okay.
So I would like to hear Ugly Kid Joe, Under the Bottom, from Uglier Than They Used to Be. Is the phone ringing, by the way?
Nope. Stop.
Oh, Sal said he was trying to call in.
Well, it is not ringing. The studio phone is not ringing. So who knows what Sal's doing? He's probably dialing his local Pizza Hut or something.
He's trying to act as your lawyer on the ownership of the show.
Is he going to act as my lawyer?
That's what he's doing. He's, by the technical standards of it, the show was established in 1996, so therefore it makes you the primary sole. Shut up. Shut up.
I didn't even know that was up for debate.
Why should it be up for debate? I don't think me and you have ever had that conversation, not
Never.
one time, on or off the show.
Never.
We just sort of know where we stand.
That's it. All right. Now the phone's ringing.
Feel free.
Hail and kill, fucko. You're on the air.
I'm trying to call in. Hey, hi. It's me.
Who's me? Is this lawyer Sal?
It is. Yeah. What's going on?
Well, you told me.
You called us.
You're calling us.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, happy Labor Day and hail and kill. And, so I'm going to clear up the thing about the it's Neeley's show thing. I wanted to, clear that up, is that he started the show in 1996 in reaction to the DACA embargo.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sal.
Okay, good. All right. So the builder that lays the first wall into a house is the owner of the house.
No, not exactly.
Neeley put up the first wall of the Classic Metal Show, so therefore he's the only owner of all time.
Well, he started the show.
Yeah.
I mean, because of...
You didn't say started the show. You said it's actually Neeley's show. That's your exact quote there, pal.
Well, yeah. I mean, is that
Neeley,
wrong?
is it your show solely? I'll solve this without making this a 10-hour call.
It is a partnership, Sal. It is a partnership between Chris and I. We both have very distinct roles on this show.
Okay.
And that's the answer.
And if one of us left the show would end.
Well, I started with you guys in 2015.
Yes.
And very loyally, by the way, even with the chick here sleeping on my couch. And anyway, but you left in 2012?
2009. He came back in 2012.
Okay.
And
okay, all right. I loyal to the brand.
Well, nobody's ever questioned your loyalty, Sal. That's not even up for question. But as far as our Chris and my business arrangement, as far as this show is concerned, it's a shared entity.
I would agree with that. Okay. Yeah.
Well, you didn't agree with that an hour ago.
Stop it.
Why? I'm being honest. You called in to set the record straight. You're the one that said it, not me.
Well, who chooses the music?
What does that matter? I just chose a song that he's going to play in 2 minutes.
The fans.
I guess I just took better ownership of the show.
The fans choose.
No. You yelled at me one time, Aiken, and you said Neeley chooses the fucking music.
He does.
I play the music.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
From my end of the show, Chris runs the video on his end. I play the audio stream and play the music on my end. See how it works?
Okay.
He has a distinct role. I have a distinct role. I'm the lead in the show. Chris is the color man.
That's right.
Well, yeah, exactly. I have put in a fucking song through Aiken, and Neeley does all the music. It's okay, all right, then I'll do it through him. Okay, fine.
But that doesn't mean that I'm a less of an owner of the show.
It's just that I'm on the end where that function takes place.
Okay. Well, I just want music, and it's good music, and it's like I had asked one of your half owner there, Mr. Aiken, to play a song, and he goes, Neeley Neeley does all the music. I'm like, okay, then I'll go through him. Fine, I don't care.
Well, you do care because you're making statement, and you dialed the phone to call the show to set things straight.
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here on the phone.
This is where you say your manager's calling and you save yourself, Sal.
What?
This is where you say your manager's calling and you save yourself.
Okay. Trump's manager's calling, and all right. Fine. Okay. Hail and kill. All right. Bye.
Wow.
I don't think that went as planned.
It didn't quite go that well. All right, well, let's get into some music here. Here's Ugly Kid Joe from the self-titled release with Under the Bottom exclusively here
on your classic. This episode of the CMS Network is brought to you by our sponsor, Blackout Coffee. If you are a coffee lover, you will love what they are selling over at Blackout Coffee. Make sure you get yourself some. The only thing woke about this company is the drinker of the coffee, because it gives you quite a jolt. I am a personal fan of the Brutal Awakening Dark Roast, but everybody's a little bit different. Make sure you get what is your favorite today. Go to blackoutcoffee.com. Use the promo code CHRIA20 to save 20% on your first order. It's that simple. So one more time, blackoutcoffee.com. That is the link, or use the full link if you're going to shop around, that is scrolling on the bottom, and get yourself some of the best coffee that is out there today. Blackout Coffee,